Hey yo, what is going on everybody? Pray Flasher, and we are back with another music reaction. And again, as a thank you to all of the fans of ERB that have subbed to my channel over the last 48 hours. As a thank you, I'm going to go ahead and do this Darth Vader versus Hitler. I'm doing all three videos back to back to back. I'm going to break down what I can. Now, understand this. I definitely know way more about Darth Vader than I do Hitler. It's not to say that I don't know anything about Hitler. Trust me. I know some shit about Hitler. But I can't sit here and tell you that I know everything about his life, everything that he went through as a kid, or anything like that. All right? Now, with that being said, as you can see, I got my Vader shirt on, so you know who I'm hoping wins this battle. A little bit of also a precursor. I have watched these before. Believe it or not, I've actually watched most of everything Epic Rap Battles has ever done. The only thing is, I think I've only seen it once, and it's been some years. At least a year and a half since the last time that I've seen it. So I can't sit here and tell you guys that I remember all the disses that happened. So some of this will still be a genuine reaction because, like, dude, it's just... Epic Rap Battles isn't something that I just listen to on a daily basis. I am super stoked for this, though. Just to give you guys what you guys are asking for. And I got some other reactions I got to record today as well. And like I said, we're doing all three Darth Vader versus Hitler battles. Back to back to back in one video. So it's probably going to be a bit of a long reaction. And man, we're going to try and slash it up and break it down the best we can. Like I said, I'm probably not going to catch every single bar like I almost did with, you know, like my Freddy and Wolverine or with my... Joker and Pennywise that just came out the other day. But we will do what we can, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Like I said, this is Darth Vader versus Hitler, Epic Rap Battles of History. Let's go, baby.
Epic Rap Battles of History!
Also, can we just say they've gotten a lot better with their intro here. It sounds a little more outlandish now, but it just, production-wise, it sounds better.
Darth Vader versus Adolf Hitler!
Also, I forgot to mention, there's a reason I'm wearing my Assassin's Creed hat, and it's because, first off, I don't own a Star Wars hat of any kind, which I'm a little bit bummed about, and I need to fix that one day when I have some money. But for now, the shirt is what I got best for. It does say, nice suit, Vader. I bet it cost you an arm and a leg, which I find absolutely hilarious. But the Assassin's Creed hat is A, because it matches, and B, because I'm sure somewhere in the Star Wars universe there are assassins, and that was the best my mind could fucking connect with all the hats that I got, because it was either this or a gaming hat, or Batman. Which, the Batman one would have been a kind of funny play on things, because somebody else did Batman versus Darth Vader. It was Bat in the Sun. Which maybe I should have went with that. But hey, let's get back into this.
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also dope on the mic. You are Vader, with your little boots and cape and helmet to cover up that burnt-ass face.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Vader wears his suit because it's what keeps him alive. And I don't remember exactly how he got fucked up, but he is burned up and fucked up, and that's why he wears the helmet. There you go. Adolf actually already told you, so let's keep going.
With your little boots and cape and helmet to cover up that burnt-ass face. You have the force to move objects. I am a force truly evil, even went back in time and tried to back as a prequel.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. All right. So he said, you use the force for evil, but I am a force of evil. Saying that, you know, he is truly evil, whereas he's just using the force for his evil. And he said, I even went back in time and turned you whack in the prequel. Because for those of you that... the episodes 1 through 3, which were the second trilogy that were worked on after the original episodes 4, 5, and 6 had come out, it basically told the story of Anakin's upbringing, and let's just say Anakin was a whiny bitch through a lot of it. Hence the reason, turned him whack in the prequel.
hate you. You're not even a real person. I preferred you in Spaceballs, the Rick Moranis version.
Ooh. Right there, I love that. He says you're not even a real person because Darth Vader is a fictional character, right? He says, I preferred you in Spaceballs, the Rick Moranis version. So Spaceballs was a parody on Star Wars. And Rick Moranis is the one that played, I think his name was Dark Helmet in the movie, but he played Darth Vader's character. For those of you that don't know who Rick Moranis is, Rick Moranis starred in like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 2, Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. He was also in the remake of Little Shop of Horrors. Actually, a pretty funny actor. Let's keep going.
You're not even a real person. I preferred you in Spaceballs, the Rick Moranis
You
version.
can't rhyme against the dark side of the force, why even bother? So many dudes been with your mom, who even knows if I'm your father?
Every town has an Elm Street.
Whoever just subbed, hold on, you're getting a shout out because you were sub number 900. So for those of you that don't know, why is it anytime I need my phone, you're gonna get a shout out, damn it. So, weird cut for absolutely no reason. Turns out none of, like, YouTube didn't tell me who it was that subbed. So for those of you that don't know, when I'm recording, sometimes you'll get that sound. I'm going to need to find a way to turn it off in case things happen to blow up a little bit more than I expected them to. But anytime I get a sub when I'm like I originally was I live stream video gaming, and my thing popped up with Freddy Krueger whenever somebody would sub, and it would say like "Welcome to Elm Street" or something along those lines. And that was the sound that you heard. Now the actual pop-up did not pop up, but that's what that was. So I do apologize. Take a drink of my Faygo. But I did try to look for it. So I'm going to go back and re-listen to what had happened. Again, whoever was number 900, thank you. And thank you to everybody else, too. You're all just as important.
Against the dark side of the force, why even bother? So many dudes been with your mom, who even knows if I'm your father?
Okay, that's where we were at. So, again, this comes back to me not 100% knowing the history of Hitler, but I'm guessing his mom, he didn't know who his dad was, is what I'm guessing, if I using context clues there. And that's where that line plays in. Plus, as everybody knows, Darth Vader his biggest tagline is Luke, I am your father in the movies. So that's where this who knows if I'm your father line comes from. Let's keep going.
You're a pissed off little prick with a Napoleon dip. You call that a mustache? I call that dirty Sanchez on your lip.
Thanks for the sub, whoever that was. I love that because he was like, you call that a mustache, I call that a dirty Sanchez on your lip. It's just a fun little fucking bar there.
You bitch, let me remind you who you're messing with. Everything that you did, I'm the motherfucker who invented it. I'm the original Dark Lord, you're like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. My stormtroopers make yours look like someone took a piece of shit and cloned it.
So, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, in retrospect, makes this bar even better. Because I don't remember if at the time this came out, if Star Wars or if Star Wars had been bought out by Disney yet. I want to say I don't think they were, but they might have been. But Darth Vader, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, is Mickey Mouse. If you've ever seen Fantasia, that's what he's referring to Dolph as. Is he just said basically you're Mickey Mouse compared to me. Which I find absolutely hilarious. Let's keep going.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice. My stormtroopers make yours look like someone took a piece of shit and cloned it.
My stormtroopers make yours look like a piece of... So his stormtroopers compared to Hitler's... what the hell? Nazis, I guess, would be the best thing to call them. For those of you, the cloning thing here is kind of a side reference to more Star Wars stuff. There were the Clone Wars and things like that. But that's kind of like a side reference. I don't think that was what they were really going for. But basically it's saying your troops look like somebody took a piece of shit and cloned them. And also the cloning thing also comes into people think that Hitler's cloned as well. Who knows? Let's keep going.
You're like the sorcerer's apprentice. My stormtroopers make yours look like someone took a piece of shit and cloned
You
it.
stink, Vader! Your star smells something sour! You need to wash up, dog! Here, step in my shower!
Yeah. The shower reference. Let me get this right. This is one of those things I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So,
Every town has an Elm Street.
this is just fucking insane. So, the shower reference, I was right. It's a gas shower. The Hitler and the Nazis would trick Jews and whoever else wouldn't follow them, that they would say that you're taking a regular shower, and then it would turn out to be gas coming out, and that's how he would kill them. One of many, many, many ways.
Every town has an Elm Street.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that off. It's gonna have to be a must. Every town has an Elm Street. Ain't that the fucking truth? But no, so that's the shower reference.
Vader, your star smells something sour. You need to wash up, dog. Here, step in my shower. I'll turn all your friends against you. Just my speeches breed haters. What's your lightsaber versus a clan of all your white neighbors?
Oh shit! Okay. We're gonna back that up a little bit. Okay.
Your star smells something sour. You need to wash up, dog. Here, step in my shower. I'll turn all your friends against you. Just my speeches breed haters.
I'll turn all my friends against you, just my speeches breed haters. The one thing that Hitler was really good at doing was talking and convincing people to follow him and that what he was doing was right. Just very good with convincing people. So that's why he said he'll turn his friends against him. And then...
What's your lightsaber versus a clan of all your white neighbors?
What's a white saber? What's a lightsaber against a clan of all your white neighbors? Now this is in reference to... It's a combination of things. First off, he's referencing... Jews are white people. And he's basically talking about he's going to take all his white neighbors and convince them to turn on Vader. And Vader is also wearing all black, which I think this is also kind of playing on the race issue, even though we all know technically underneath the suit, Vader, we don't know, well, he's white. But it's an all black suit, and yeah. That's nasty.
Suck my robot ball. Now take a step back and let me freeze yours off. A little carbonite back for your goose stepping ass. We'll call my homeboy in Israel. See who got the last laugh.
I don't know who he's referencing as far as his homeboy in Israel. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm not going to sit there and scroll through the entire Wikipedia of fucking Star Wars to for this rap battle to figure it out. But the goose stepping line, because that's what they do when they put their hands up and they fucking kick themselves around while they're walking. They call it goose stepping. And dude, I love fucking both these guys' verses are fucking banging. This is why they got 3 fucking episodes.
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Epic rap battles of history.
All right, so we're gonna stop here. Well, it's not gonna stop for you. We're gonna cut over to the next video. All right, and we're back. So this is Hitler versus Vader 2, or Vader versus Hitler 2. Fuck, I don't know what you guys want to call it. I don't know why they switched the names up later. As far as who I felt took battle one, that is a tough one for me because I thought it was very, very, very close. Hitler had some good bars there in that second verse. I definitely think Vader took the first verse. The second verse was much closer. But right now, I'm going to give the edge to Vader. Just because I felt like some of his bars hit a little harder. But hey, here we go. Slashing up and breaking down video 2. Let's do this. Production quality is getting a little better here too. So, if you forgot, Hitler was frozen in carbonite at the end of, or if you didn't notice, I say forgot like this has been weeks in between reactions. But Hitler was frozen in carbonite, and he's about to be set free. Dude, that beat already, whew, I'm just saying.
Who are you?
So basically they're saying Vader unfroze him just so he could rap battle him again. I forgot that was a thing. Wow.
Who are you?
Someone who loathes you, bitch. Now stand up and ride. I only thought you out so I could beat your ass a second time.
So someone who loathes you, bitch, loathes hate. Oh shit! He said, I only thought you out so I could beat your ass a second time. That's great.
Roar like Chewbacca, the voice of Mufasa. I'm on the leader of your lip, get Mufasa.
So he says he roars like Chewbacca. Hold on.
You bitch, now stand up and ride. I only thought you out so I could beat your ass a second time. Roar like Chewbacca, the voice of Mufasa.
The voice of Mufasa. That's what I was. Jesus Christ, dude! My memory my memory retention for lines while listening to a song is terrible, guys. That's probably why I pause it as much as I do. So, for those of you that didn't know, James Earl Jones, the guy who originally voiced Vader, also went on to voice Mufasa in the Disney movie The Lion King. Actually reprised his role as Mufasa in the live-action movie as well. One of the few people that actually came back and did that. And, yeah.
I'm on the leader of your limp dick Luftwaffe.
I'm on the leader of your limp dick Luftwaffe. I don't know what the fuck that is. But we're going to keep going.
I strike back hard against a Nazi. Brain toss your ass in the air. Yahtzee. Ask Indiana Jones who the fuck I am. I spit sick shit so focused I break your concentration camp.
Ask Indiana Jones who the fuck I am. Indiana Jones was also played by Harrison Ford, who also played Han Solo in the Star Wars movie. Dude has had some epic fucking roles, let me tell you. 2 of them specifically. But I love how he said, how did he word it? The Yahtzee thing was cool. For those of you that don't know what Yahtzee is, it's a game where you try to roll. You get 3 rolls. Never mind. If you don't know what Yahtzee is, go fucking look it up. But it's a clever line.
Ask Indiana Jones who the fuck I am. I spit sick shit so focused I break your concentration.
And yeah, I spit sick shit so focused I break your concentration camp. That's a double entendre because so a concentration camp is where Hitler was holding all the Nazis. So that they were called concentration camps. But he says I spit shit so sick I break your concentration camp. Talk about I break your concentration, as in I break your concentration. Just a dope ass fucking set of bars there.
I'm a certified Sith Lord, you runt, so suck on these.
These what, sir?
These robot nuts.
Woo! Shit, let's keep going. Sorry.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die, so let me do it. Get my food.
You look stressed, Vader. You appear to be in pain. You need a vacation. Here, take a trip on my tray. I mean... Stressed, Vader. You appear to be in pain. You need a vacation. Here, take a trip on my tray. I mean, you needing an army of white men? Disgraceful. Even your mic skills still aren't fully operational.
Again, being Vader, he leads the stormtroopers, which the stormtroopers are all in white while he's all in black. That's the reference there. It's another race but not race double entendre.
I mean, you needing an army of white men? Disgraceful. Even your mic skills still aren't fully...
Even your mic skills still aren't fully operational. Basically talking about because he is mostly a robot Vader. Yeah.
Operational. You got white bitch pregnant and gave into the hate. Now you're 6'6" in black but can't get a date.
He said, you fucked one chick and got her pregnant. And then turned to the hate. Now you're 6'6" and black and can't get a date. Oh, Lord. That was dirtball.
Lightsaber? You need a lifesaver! Use some of your force to fix your fucking respirator! You think you're powerful with your fingerneck pinches? You couldn't even get your own son into the family business!
That is actually in reference to him trying to convince Luke to join the dark side, and Luke never did. If anything, Luke actually convinced him to get away from the dark side at the very end of all that.
Everything you do is an epic fail! Now stand at attention and think fucking hair! What's wrong?
Ooh! Sig Heil. Hail Hitler is the whole Nazi thing. Oh, man.
Do is an epic fail! Now stand at attention and think fucking hair! What's wrong, Annie? Can't take anymore? Not surprising coming from the Emperor's whore! Yeah, take that! What's the matter? Where is the DJ? Why are you laughing?
Because you're standing over the Rancor pit.
Hey, yeah!
So we got one verse out of that one, and they fucking straight up brought... Oh, dear God. That was interesting. All right, guys. Who do I think won that one? I actually think Hitler probably took that second round. But it was all dope as hell. And if he did take it, he barely edged it out. We're going to jump over to video 3. See you there. All right, guys. As you can see, the production for this, they tried. It looks terrible, but I'm sure that's kind of what they were going for. This is Hitler vs. Vader 3. Let me get another drink of my Faygo here to get prepared for this, because I'd hate to drink in the middle of them rapping and then fucking spit it everywhere, as funny as that would be. This PC is the only thing I got to keep doing YouTube stuff with like this. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Hitler vs. Vader 3. Let's go. Really? Leonidas just floating through there? I almost bet that was their signal as far as to what the next rap battle was going to be, because I seen that Leonidas versus somebody else was... It was Leonidas versus Master Chief, if I remember correctly. Fucking start like this.
Vader, this is your last chance. Battle me or die.
Darth Vader. Martin!
Screw you, you big black cunt! I'll kick your balls in your face! A war on two fronts!
I'll kick your balls and your face. A war on two fronts, which a war on two fronts was a book about Hitler, if I remember correctly, or a show or a movie or something. Good little double entendre there.
Big black cunt, I'll kick your balls in your face. A war on two fronts. The fear will crush the dark side. Like a rap apartheid. I put the germ into Germany. I'm sick on this mic.
Ooh, I put the germ in Germany. I'm sick on this mic. That was a bar. Woo. All right.
Like a rap apartheid. I put the germ into Germany. I'm sick on this mic. I beat you twice, you sellout. Now you bow down to Mickey Mouse. You call yourself a Dark Lord? You couldn't even conquer Space Mountain.
He says you bowed down to Mickey Mouse. This was definitely after Disney bought out Star Wars. That was a bar.
You bow down to Mickey Mouse. You call yourself a Dark Lord? You couldn't even conquer Space Mountain. You're just a sad-ass medic robot freak who needs some lovin'. Well, I bet you something. Here, pop into my oven.
He's always trying to get Vader to go on to some sort of death fucking thing. And I love that's the third time in a row he's done that. First it was the shower, second it was the train, now it's the oven. For those of you that don't know, he used to burn Jews alive. They called it his oven. Yeah. That's fucked up. I love the goofy smile he gives every time he's done it too.
But freak who needs some lovin'. Well, I bet you something. Here, pop into my oven.
Let me paint you a picture, son. Portrait of a bitch after World War I. You were stirring up the fears of the German people, telling the world that the Jews are evil. You wrote a little book, got 'em fired up. How to be your home.
The book he wrote was called Mein Kampf. Yeah.
The fears of the German people, telling the world that the Jews are evil. You wrote a little book, got 'em fired up. How to be your hall book, got 'em fired up. When your bunker started getting fired up, you put a gun in your mouth and fired up.
So when his bunker started being bombed and attacked, it is widely believed that Hitler put the gun in his mouth and took his own life. That is what the whole reference there is about. There are rumors going around that somebody might have assassinated Hitler and made it look like a suicide, but nobody really knows. But for all intents and purposes, he killed himself.
You dumb motherfucker, didn't Napoleon let you know? When you conquer Russia, better pack some fucking winter clothes. When you're fighting off Valkyrie, I got 1,000,000 clones, take time for me. My bounty hunters ride for me. Your homeboy finish this ride for me.
No, they didn't. I didn't know this was a thing. Are they really? For those of you that don't know, my favorite Star Wars character of all time is Jango Fett. A lot of that came from the game Bounty Hunter, where you play as Jango Fett throughout the entire game. I really love the game, really love the story, but he's always been my favorite character in Star Wars. I think a lot of it is I love the Mandalorians, which is why I'm actually super stoked for the new show that just came out. But I really liked Boba Fett. But then I found out his dad was Jango, and Jango honestly initially became my favorite because instead of wearing the green and yellow, it was mostly like a blue and black suit, and blue's my favorite color. I know, childhood shit makes shit weird, but then you grow up and learn more about the characters. Anyways, was not expecting this.
Take time for me. My bounty hunters ride for me. Your homeboy finish this ride for me.
They call me Boba Fett. You wanna mess with me? I'll put my balls in your mouth like Boba G. I got a
Boba balls. There's a double entendre. There's almost a triple entendre here. So if you go back, Boba balls are the balls that you typically spin on your fingers. They're the ones that people use to do magic tricks and things like that. Boba tea is kind of a reference to teabagging, because teabagging is placing your nuts on somebody's forehead. But he's like, I could put my balls in your mouth, Boba tea. And he's Boba Fett. I'm just saying, that is some shit.
Fighting off Valkyrie, I got 1,000,000 clones, take time for me. My bounty hunters ride for me. Your homeboy finish this ride for me.
They call me Boba Fett. You wanna mess with me? I'll put my balls in your mouth like Boba G. I got a jetpack, yo, you know I steal the show. Cause when I rock a microphone, I'm sick, hell
That didn't last long, and I like that. Oh, Sig, hell no. Hail, Sig, hail. Again, going back to the last video.
You're not going to cheat me, Mr. Sunglasses, all the time! I'll take you and your new boyfriend Goofy and all your sperming soldier guys and throw you in a butthole in the sand! I am Hitler!
Whole war! Holster! Judas Law!
Woo. Vader definitely took it in the end. It almost sounded like though they kind of made Hitler start to lose his shit at the end to make it sound inconsistent on purpose, which is a bit of a bummer. But I understand it. But yeah, I definitely think still overall, rhyme-wise and impact-wise and punch-wise, Vader won the battle as a whole. Which, I mean, I think that's what everybody wanted, which is why I think they kind of probably held back a little bit on Hitler there towards the end. But no, great shit. Really enjoyable. Glad we got to take this ride together, guys. Again, there will be some more ERB in the future. I'm not just going to keep putting them out video after video after video, though, because I do have a bunch of other stuff I also try to keep up with. But this was definitely a thank you, guys, to those of you that have subbed recently, especially like the 4 or 5 that subbed at the very beginning of this video as I was recording it. You guys are amazing. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys, and hopefully my content in the future helps brighten your days a little bit, because that's all I really am doing this for. It really is. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it. If you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bells for notifications. Comment that bells, because there's multiples of them. Ring that bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Vader versus Hitler 1, 2, and 3 as a whole? Also, be sure to comment down below if there's anything else you guys want me to check out. My plan is to basically go in order of their release, unless somebody requests something out of turn. So, like, somebody just recently requested Jack the Ripper versus whoever he goes up against. I don't remember. The only thing I remember about that video, which I've seen it before too, but the only thing I remember about that video is Jack the Ripper is played by Dan Bull. So that'll probably be the next one that I do when I do it, unless they put out a brand new one before then. It shouldn't be that long before I put out a new ERB reaction, though. But, yeah. If people request specific ones, I'll do the specific ones, but otherwise I'm just going to go in order. Also, guys, again, please remember, I am not great with history as a whole, so some of them I will check out, and I will get to all of them at some point, but there's just going to be some that I'm just not going to get a lot of the references from, so please bear with me on those ones. I will try to do a little bit of research on each character before I jump into those, just so I have a little bit to go off of. But I'm not going to sit there and sink like hours into each character. Like, it's not that deep to me. But guys, check the description below for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, BitChute, and the original links to all 3 of these videos. For those of you that don't know what BitChute is an alternative to YouTube, where if YouTube gets to the point where I can no longer post stuff there, I will be posting my stuff over on BitChute instead. And I mean, all my stuff's automatically being uploaded over there as well as here anyways. So if there's ever a time, there might even be some times where if you guys come to my channel and look for something specific, but like UMG or WMG might block the video, which does happen from time to time, you will catch the actual original unedited video. Well, it'll be edited like it's supposed to be, but you'll catch the video over on BitChute. I'll actually have a link on those ones. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it. I love y'all. Thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you to pray people later. Peace.